government initiative.
Well, now OGI get for implement OGP na salon, but now the salon government they bring OGP come na the country for can help them for govern better one and make sure say transparency, accountability, integrity they all side per governance.
Outside the taika on a day they eat grass.
All right, okay. Well, family, good morning. One for welcome now to the usual program, Petition Link, the program where the link with sister station and all about the country. And if you the Tonkolili, of course, you know the radio if you listen to radio of Baths, if you the Bo Kiss FM, if you the Bonds, if you listen to radio Buntiko, if you the Pujam, radio 1J, if you the Makeni, radio Mankane, and if you the Colenten, Cambia, Kenema, Eastern Radio, Kalam Radio, Moa, Dugu Radio, Bintumani, and of course, Sweetown, you get Universal, you get Citizen, you get all the radio station that you listen to, including SLBC, Lion Mountain, Waterloo, SLBC, McKinney, and Kono. Well, if you want to be part of the program, make sure you send a text to 076470400 and you'll be part of the program. Well, with me, I get, of course, as usual, the panelists. I get Anna Jibu. Yes.
Good morning.
And I get, of course, Theophilus Benda.
Yes, so family, una good morning.
Let's start with you, Anna.
Well, family, as usual, we'll be said the following weeks we they go over the open government partnership commitments them. Now the second national action plan. This now for we get people the input and for we able for make people they know within this second NAP they about. The first commitment is they talk on sexual violence, gender. Where one of the milestones them they tell you say they go for make anybody therefore make a national data on sexual violence offenders them. They ensure say they provide the services and also make sure say the one them we cause the havoc they also then face the law. The second commitments are on foreign aid transparency. They tell we say we get for make sure say all donor money where they come, especially for the post Ebola recovery, we make sure say they make it transparent to the public, therefore make it known to the public, waiting the money they come for, waiting they do it. The third one they on waste management, where they tell we say we get for improve quality of life and make sure say they do they make sure say we able for collect the dirty them proper one so that people then will get clean and healthy communities them. The fourth commitment they talk on fiscal transparency and open budget. This they say for make the budget data and Parliament's audit committee reports them with tax exemptions and then for make let the public know and then for make people increase participation in the budget process. The fifth commitment they talk about the audit reports where they tell you say for implement the procurement related recommendations they're waiting the Auditor General reports for 2014 and 2015 the recommendations the way they make then get for make and public. The sixth commitment they talk about climate change. When I know say rain don't begin they come, it is still now the way where the rain they come, how it be they cannot to say they come. So you get for provide a user-friendly data and information related to this climate change. The seventh commitment they talk on elections for promote transparency and accountability na elections. The eighth commitment they talk about records management. This they always say get for pass a robust and proactive archives and records management bill we go support the Right to Access Information Act. This now for improve public transparency. The ninth commitment they talk about access to justice. for increased transparency in case management and again for establish structures then at the local level where will make people get more access to justice. The 10th commitment is about open contracting. This is for improve accountability by procurements that way they buy inside salon. There are the 10 commitments and this second national action plan where we develop and implementation day in process. By mid of next month, we go able for come to now with USAI and USAI we dey now in terms of implementation. Friday we be get budget advocacy network where now one party steering committee members them be hold a meeting with the civil society component of the OGP steering committee. USAID then begin plan for monitor this implementation process because normally waiting the process they about the civil society they monitor the implementation process. Then when they don't monitor, then come out with the reports. From that reports they now we they take for go with now the public and do a consultation. So Dan, if I can stop here for now, now they we day.
Thank you very much, Anna. Over to you, Theo.
Yes. All right. Last week I talked about one fire incident where happened at Grafton. Was say the whole family, not just the husband or the daddy, be escape and we get some serious burns. Well, the latest is that Isef don't die finally, so there is no clue anymore, or there's no hope for get any information as to what led to the fire incident, and the whole family don't die. So it's a very pathetic situation. Then two other fearful fire incidents that happened. One at Leicester Road. Outside the hostmaster in Pekin die, and then inside say all man at the host for die, and he set the house on fire. He die, he wife die, and tenant then die. You know, there was a young man where you go for good beer instead die inside the fire incident, and also now be a serious situation. They say the man in Pekin all in nine survive, and that's the neighborhood. Some people in the neighborhood they look for the Pekin because they want for kind of revenge, saying that they put the fire, they put the house on fire, and that's it. Now fearful situation. Another one up in Kongotong, outside the man, he locked in my inside room, he set the house on fire, and also died there. So it's a serious issue where they happen. Fire die not to come and die. So let people they play with fire this kind of way. I mean, you're not sending a good signal. The Guma Valley currently depend massive disconnection of MDAs. UA building, for example, has been cut off from water supply because they say UA building owe Guma over 800 million loans. Not only UA building, very prominent places like the House of Parliament, Ministry of Defense, Police Headquarters, this and that. Somebody they tell me say even State House for pay. Hannah say impossible. All right. Anyway, they get for government entities get for pay a Guma Valley the sum total of 20 billion loans. 20 billion, and this is nothing good for Guma because now the money they are then have up for put into investment for buy new water tanks, do some more technical work, pay staff, this and that, that and that. So if government alone they owe them over 20 billion, then it's a very serious matter. It means they are stifling the operations of the entity we're supposed to provide water to Win and Freetown. So it's a serious issue. And government don't break silence on the diamond where they're on the spotlights now. That must remind me, I don't know if now 107 carats or so.
709.
Oh, 709 carats. They don't do a local bidding for them, but the government in target where we don't set, none of the bidders they know the reach them, and we don't know what's that target there. But the highest bidder will give about $7 point something million. the government no accept them. And normally the highest bidder takes it. But in this case, the highest bidder self-loss. So they do the...
No, not correct that side first.
Yes, please, go ahead.
The highest bidder lost because it's not able for meat.
But that's the point.
No,
that's
hold
the
on.
point.
No, it don't meet the threshold.
That's the point. I said it.
No, but the way you want to talk now, like for say, because the highest bidder never get them.
No, but I said it.
Proceed. No,
I
no.
said it that even the highest bidder not get them because it not reach the target where the government be don't set. You know, and normally they can say the highest bidder takes it. I mean, no.
Well, that's how they tell you. Because you don't reach the threshold. Anyway,
what's the essence of the bidding?
No,
if the highest bidder cannot carry it.
no. You got in that particular sale of diamond, you got the threshold where you for meet. If you don't meet them, whether you be highest bidder or not, then go can't tell you say no, you don't reach.
They should have been told. They should have been told that. But nothing was said about that. Only when they don't reach, and then they say.
No, proceed.
And I think that was unfair.
No.
When they bid, then there is no need for bid.
Yeah, they're not going to tell you.
They're not for tell you, but then get
who side
the essence
so somebody not reach there.
The essence of a bidding process. Not forget the highest bidder.
No.
Forget the highest bidder. But then you they get a target. So you look at this range to this range.
Yeah, you
so
forget
if
for me.
People they not reach there.
They should have been guided, I think.
No, they're not guided.
All right, well, let's see. They put it now on international bidding. Let's see what comes out of it. Right, and the government don't say by August then go don't sell the diamond, and that's Pastor Momo the owner of the diamond, so there is no question about that as far as the government is concerned. But there are issues relating to the ownership of that diamond. I mean, always still they go around. A very serious issue they happen right now, but the authorities then seem for the downplay the effects of that now. An ongoing strike action by workers of the Sierra Leone Agricultural Research Institute, SLARI. You know, they get so many outstanding issues them where need to be addressed. One, now backlog on national minimum wage. You know, whether they pass this national minimum wage, they not be start to pay them quick. So it takes some time before they begin paying them. So that backlog, they're not getting until now. Then backlog on leave allowance for both junior and senior staff, including directors. Then illegal 10% deduction, of NASIT from the workers' then salary. Normally, and the workers they forgive 5%. Then the employer, when a salary, forgive the 10%, so make them 15% monthly. But then what do? They cut 15%. Straight from the workers' then salary, right? When that is illegal and criminal.
Sure.
Yeah, of course, yeah, sure.
Right.
Then the second issue now that they cut 35,000 leons per the workers' then salary. That they say now this that they calculate after the person don't retire and give them as benefit. Well, as a matter of fact, enough of be so. I mean, no, they're not for deduct 35,000 from salaries. They say they go pay the man after they retire. What about the actual benefit where due from the institution where it don't serve for so long? So these are all issues there where they no address. And the union where they represent them workers there, where now the artisans, public works and services employees union. You know, they don't make move for get this thing resolved. Even the minister of labor writes a letter to incompetent minister, when the minister of finance. If you read this letter, it comes from a very frustrated man where don't do all things possible for resolve this matter, but no way. And the president, they don't give executive clearance for let the pay and waiting due their workers there. But then nothing has come out of it. And so the question many people did ask, they say there are issues wherein the president don't give executive clearance, send on to the Ministry of Finance, and the Ministry of Finance no adhere. So two questions come up. Is it that respect not there for executive clearance anymore, or is it that there's no money? I think it should be said to the people so they not say this now the situation where the pardon give executive clearance for they pay their money, till they not pay them, and now the workers are on strike. So all research centers they do at a standstill right now. And if we were serious about talking about food security, then SLARI get a very important role for play, right? So I think so that is very important. And one or two more things. The toll road. It's more confusion over the toll road. Now they don't get meetings upon meetings upon meetings. Now they don't kind of reduce the initial prices. Like for example, trailers, instead of 950,000 euros where they for pay now the three checkpoint them, then the total. Now they don't reduce some to like a 550,000 euros. So they don't pull about 400,000 euros. Therefore, then cars, pickup vans, this and that, instead of 18,000 euros per toll gate, now they're going to pay 4,000 euros per toll gate. Then presidential and vice presidential motorcades, they're exempted, as well as essential services like ambulances. But the police and military then go to pass through the road with coupon. Which means it's not free for them. The MPs are going to pay, ministers are going to pay, deputy ministers, of course, all government personnel where they carry green vehicle, this green number plate, the order for the pay and all of that. Of course, the rest of the public. So because of this reduction, where they don't make, now the Chinese people they say don't insist, say therefore extend the duration of the project from 25 to 27 years. And that SLRA for do a passable road. When they say passable road, that's it left to you for pass the now, but it's nothing good for let you go pass on. So it's a serious issue. Then let us do this one more issue, and we're going to do with a serious land issue when they happen in Kisi Dockyard area. Sarah Fisheries Company Limited, they claim ownership of the entire area around Backwind Road as well as Hospital Road. They say now then get this area, and according to the one they will know about the area, they say now government now state land, and that even government quarters them be did it at some time. So the matter gonna court. The courts rule in favor of Sarah Fisheries Company or Sarah Fisheries Company Limited, but then the ruling they under question because before the ruling they be sent a surveyor, government surveyor, we go do survey of the whole land where. There's a report from the government surveyor where say there is no, I will just read the conclusion. It said based on the technical information obtained on the ground, no encroachments were detected on both parcels of land belonging to Sarah Fisheries. Instead, they share common boundaries. So if anything, the ruling for be based on the government surveyor and report, but I have the ruling in front of me and it has nothing to do with the outcome of the survey reports. And so the question now is, what is the basis of the ruling? And the people that may get like 21 days for appeal, but then they never go 1 week, they receive letters say they will go demolish the structures, this and that. And so many things that happen. And I make them this there where they say Salon are one of the most peaceful country now. West Africa and the world as a whole. I say, well, the country sit on a time bomb because so many issues then remain unaddressed, such as land.
All right, thank you very much.
And then let's make I just add one of the key entities that were affected by this. Now one group what they call Women in Crisis. This is now one institute where they cater for sexual commercial sex workers. And they target them for pull them from street and go try for educate them free of charge. They do catering, tailoring, this and just for pull them from the street. So that place they under threat of demolition right now, and several other private entities or private properties. Them one of the people that were in fact affected now, J.S. Kelfala, when the mayor for Bo District Council also.
All right.
So it's a serious matter.
All right. Thank you. Well, we proceed with the program. We go put local and talk to Abubakar. Abubakar, he tell you about rape, and of course, he tell you about one of the aspirant we understand. Sego put local districts. Now, Abubakar will tell you a story on that. But if you want to be part of the program, make sure you send your text message to 076-470-400 and this information link, the program with the link with sister station them all about. We'll try for reach, but this bomber phone, this bomber network, I'm not able to understand. We try for reach Abubakar Kanu but still we get problem for reach am because the bomber, let's say this bomber network, get some itch, And I understand say, well, they try for change from one network, from one company to the other, and they try for migrate. Anyway, now we'll get Abu Bakar Kanu for now. Anna, what's how they go first? How they go?
Now go Bond.
Alright, then we go Bond, and talk to Joseph Amara. For let's tell exactly that area there, because we really need for know exactly what's in the region. This now Federation link, we the link with sister station them all about the country, and this how we there you will forget we, so that you could be part of the program and send you text message again to 076-470-400 and be part of the program. Well, we'll try for link this morning. A little bit difficult, but we hope so we'll go for reach we people them at any time. Still the try for reach Bonth district and for talk to Joseph Morris in Ama. Well, Anna, no look other side, still get some small itch. Who's that next?
I will just see look at. They wait for connect.
Yes.
Yeah, Lone Stars players them. I don't know if you don't get the information. Say that they go to Senegal for go play a very important match and they got stranded because they missed the flight to Senegal and pictures they emerge where they see with players the way they go for go represent we, well, they're not gone.
Well,
at the airport. What you see about that?
They don't deny that.
Oh, they deny, but we see the pictures.
Yes, then. But well, the exact thing will happen is that they travel by road.
Yeah, by road, by bus. Can you imagine?
Yes, and then when they reach,
to Guinea.
Yes, when they reach we border, you find out say for Komot, they have to go up to the border. The road fine.
Yeah.
But then the road from we border for go inside Conakry.
Oh, rough.
Very bad road.
Right.
So then can't see because of that term day, they're not going to be able to get access to for go reach na the airport. So they'll be able to send somebody for go ahead for let and get for no say the airport. I mean the passenger them, of course the players them for supposed for travel for go Senegal. So but it was unfortunate that the taxi would then take they're not able for reach to the meeting at the plane not take off.
Oh yeah.
So now they then get stranded because of taxi.
So enough to say that before don't go a day to Guinea ahead of them flights. It's all about poor planning. That makes emphasize poor planning.
No, I
mean we have to be serious about sending our people to competitions.
No, I agree with you.
They're not like Guinea because they were tired. They say they were sleeping on the floor. But we players the way they go for go represent the whole country.
Well, I don't know. I think they matched me for play yesterday. Me don't know.
It's a shame, man.
The results, I'm not able to know the results exactly almost the game because some other players them. But according to the arrangement they make, if at all they may want for good out stay them for the left.
Exactly. At least a day or two they go they free for go spend out
because they say finance
should not be a problem. All of us let us don't go there.
No,
let us don't go to the competition if finance is an issue.
No, we're supposed for be part.
They want to plan it well.
FIFA no one know that you supposed they expect you say you supposed for don't plan and you for take part in the competition because when you not take part you get some punishment you go through.
Yeah.
So if at all you don't time for see how you go manage for each that then you know to pull yourself out of the competition because of reasons.
Okay.
Yes, you do make sure say you make sure say you take part because all they want to know now for make you take part in the competition.
Yeah, but not also forget say Slafa dey in disarray right now. Therefore, don't go to the Congress. They're not able for go. FIFA don't put a stop indefinitely. This and that. So the whole thing they
we know, but
they call it topsy-turvy.
I know. All right, hold on. We deal with. Good morning, Joseph.
Yeah, good morning, Dan. Good morning, Hannah. Good morning, everybody that listen me this morning.
All right. So what's in happening at Bont area, Matthew John?
This morning, Isa Matsu as president and the entire country want for improve on quality education in the country. We know they get series of information on exam practices where they happen now schools and also universities. And this one, government don't put modalities in place. And they don't set task force when a presidential task force for made a monitor education, especially public exams. The Deputy Director of Education, Mohamed Kamara, he comprised and also the inside the committee together with SATU Chairperson Stirimina, Honorable PC Alhaji Aliyu Bada Sharif III, the Assistant Superintendent of Police Cecilia Landers Kuruma, we are Police Division, and the Kumbra representative Fanta Fofana, they comprise inside the Presidential Task Force Committee where they don't form inside some districts. And yesterday they be pull word na do for give strong warning to people where they go na exam centers, especially where back exams get for start tomorrow across the country. They don't give warning to people then, advise the teachers, the supervisors who get for day at the centers, that nobody will get anything for doing another exam center. For that area. If he did it, the law catch you. Let's say the law go back to Twanga one and they will send it before the court of law for make them know exactly what he will do in that particular center. And they don't want the examiners because there are people that raise concerns. That most times all malpractice where they happen, not only teachers where involve neither school picking them, but as well the examiners also we can bring the exams. We can be the example monitor on their centers. They can connect sometimes with the principals of their schools. So that's one they don't put in place that tomorrow the police and the deputy director therefore supervisors then for the day the exam centers for monitor the next examination where they carry on inside Bond districts. And also therefore tell people then that if they want to improve quality education and get future leaders tomorrow in this country, now today they for start for make they allow the beginning seat examination all by themselves. That is for improve much on the education sector in this country. Because they say if this not happen, this country salon will go to a disarray that one day, even for me to get people within the at university level, for me to improve services with quality for the country. They say it not go easy. The deputy director they carry on and say, even as government is trying to put something in place for them to monitor most of the certificates we people their own, because plenty people can get certificates the way they don't merit them. They don't buy them with money. Some they go to university, they don't even attend, but they get them certificates. So this one is a government they put modalities in place for me to make sure that they monitor the certificates where people get PhD, masters, whatever certificates we get, so that men know if actually the people that they get their certificate by their own name and at the merit. And so because many times people can go and blacklist certificates and after they don't photocopy they write their names. And so not only the schools and they get for monitor, but all public exam centers like School of Nursing, where he also made mention of. And so because doctor will kill if only they don't know in job well. Kill if only they don't know in job well. They say they don't understand. Say plenty nurses where they enter the School of Nursing and inside the country they not get the qualification of SSS for the senior secondary school examination certificates. We will qualify them for enter land institution or universities. And same way so, World Vision when a young development program also don't end one day engagement with an aim for end sexual violence against them, especially girls picking their way in various institutions like inside church, mosque, school, universities, say because the lead facilitator, when a Nazal Millicent Camara, he briefly behaved for statement and say, they don't understand, say, not only the land institution where sexual violence day, but as well inside church. He said because, and also mosque. He said many picking away can go to church or they go to mosque, they're not safe. So all this then bring under the minds of religious leaders for me to know that the picking them or the woman where they go to the churches and the mosque, therefore therefore secure them, therefore protect them, rather than then go against sexual violence. So therefore, they don't want the people of Bond districts and the entire country. Anybody who involved in such acts, they say the law go better, stronger one. And inside Yobeko Chiefdom, they don't already establish a demo, whether by law, anybody against, go against. Be you paramount chief, be you chief, be you a teacher, or anybody so far, they say the law go able to bet you very, very serious. So therefore, the paramount chief, where they in that particular part of the country, when Dramani Donald so Jamba the fourth, he said in voice the bylaws where they don't make an established Nala chiefdom to make sure that they begin the girl picking the common fine. They said because if any girl picking educate, one girl picking educate, now the whole world don't educate. Therefore, you don't urge all empowerment chiefs, you don't give them all in town chiefs, in section chiefs, for making them control any of their matters where they reach before them. And therefore make sure say they send out the family of shit for many people, they take them to book. So far now, then development already happen on the street for now.
All right, thank you very much, Joseph. Well, that's not Joseph Amara. They give a report from Bond districts. We'll go put Loco now again and talk to Abubakar. Put Loco. I think being they on standby, but I think say now Abubakar already. So will they go over to Put Loco and talk to Abubakar? This Federation link, of course, with me, Anna, and Theo. Of course, they bring the program country. But don't forget for sending a text message to 076470400. And still, it's difficult for me to reach Abubakar, but I think say. Still, we try for reach Abubakar and make we see. But for now, make we go bow and see if we go able to reach Sami Afna for giving any report. This Federation link, the program where the link with sister station them all about na the country, and they still get some small each in terms of yeah. Alright, make a call, make we go to Bow Steel. We'll try for reach Bow Steel, and we'll call we own, of course, Mawidi Underground, Batilu Matia. Let's say Batilu Matia go there on standby for give you exactly what's in the app in the Bow districts. Anyway, we will forget Batilu at any time, but make sure say you send your text message to the number 0766 470 400 and be part of the program. Good morning, Batilu. You did on Federation Link. What's in happening at Bow this morning?
Well, we'll quiet more. We didn't much, but then obviously we couldn't have that accident where happened. It began first on 20 road where some people had one for cross the zebra, and one policeman began to stop all Okada and motorcar for let people and cross. One Okada boy we named Iman Yoki, ain't no grief for Tima Patrol. They come and bang one city and zebra. Even when he caused the accident, he did not man, he run away. So that made two other Okada man then plus the police officer, they run after them. By the go Kenema Highway, now one for the two riders them waiting to run after them, clash with the young bike. And unfortunately, it didn't get one pillion with a passenger. That pillion is for dog and he sustained serious injury. And this other bike rider way they run after. Unfortunately, the passenger ended up for dying. But the boy with them they run after, they still not able to catch him. They run away. With information saying that he did in the Simai Yoki. Apart from that, again, we get issue in our family support unit with then they investigate one alleged sexual penetration by one 18-year-old boy where it went for get sexual affairs with one 11-year-old TT. And at the TT,
Yes, Batilo. Yes. Well, now the bomber phone them actually, the bomber network them, you know, with try for yeah, not so we, because sometimes people are going to say na we, but now the bomber them, you know, they know they make we really they communicate properly, you know. So we don't know what's in the happen this morning. But I'll try for see if we go get Batilo again this morning and see. Sorry Batilo, I know say that in network, but then yeah, continue from there. No, go ahead, Batilo, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, okay. I'll say one 11-year-old TT, sexual penetration allegation, well, by now. So one boy who is old 18 years around the new site area, been going at the 18 years old, and everyone for sexually abuse the girl. So when the neighbor then see waiting really happen, well, we not get clear indication whether Allah the TT been the Allah. So neighbor then go, then catch the bubble, then beat them, good one, well, then go with the matter and police. But because of the kind of way the bubble set in the bleed, the police grant and bail to a family, a go to hospital, and the TT after the thought, then commit an act when a temporary home for the kind of picking them way can be involved in sexual violence. The police officer where they investigate the matter, FSU say they go ensure say the TT gets justice because they don't say whether in Canabatia so they act in about this street and it's Alex say the man still get up case, they don't want for change at all. Finally, 110-day education training for trainers then don't do. And this training we then do now one Africa educational relief now they do them. And they get plenty teacher them all over the country where they teach English language. But they train teaching them how for they read them small read a book them so that when they don't big they will able for they read book them. So when we talk at the program, the Deputy Director for Education about John Amara Soare, he said they kind of training also go able for prepare the beginning well. And if you say one part of the reason why they make the beginning in a fail and public exam, now because sometimes they're not able to read. Even when the question paper came there before then, they're not able to read it and understand. Dr. Charlie, now one part of the big alleged them will be in the training, and in the director for the Institute of Languages and Cultural Studies now Yala University. He said in class Pasmak one because they don't say when they train people them, but this time around he say the kind of support they get from the international people them, he believes say the thing go all water. Well done, and Anna and Theo, these are all we get from Bo for now.
Okay, thank you very much, Batilo Matia, for that report. They quickly will go to Alpha Laluba, then we will bring on us some text messages. We want to go Mwamba district and talk to Alpha Laluba. This Federation link where they can be away from SLBC, and you get to now we sister station them all about now the country. Yeah, good morning, Alpha. Good morning. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So what's happening now, Moyambadi?
Yeah, never very bit quiet as usual. Only that for the first time, according to the Army officer in agriculture, one Mr. Tabatua, the agriculture don't supply. The government don't supply the district agriculture office 12,662 bags of fertilizers. And when I'm meeting, it tells me this fertilizer they get for distributor to farmers according to blocks. And of course, let's say the farmer that get for return 50 kg of fertilizer, for every 50 kg fertilizer, the farmer will be required to also give cost recovery 50 kg rice. And of course, in terms of the distribution, therefore taking honest, any which from now. Of course, another development, the project officer for Slider and apply for the war, they don't give some project now. About the street, of course, one of important according to people that view. Now, the Gary processing project, of course, they get one local organization, the integrated rural development, they based on Waterloo. They don't involve in processing, and of course, according to the project officer, it's very pleased because even after the project, they will use the machine either for continue the process for their own profit, and they will also able to use them for give other organizations who may decide to give them on the small loan process. And one serious thing that happened on my district, of course, according to people in view, because we get some bus pop alarm, they say my district council don't keep quiet, they talk to nobody again, now because maybe possibly elections try not the corner. But then when I meet the IEC, the information, education, and communication officer, one Mr. Fire Geiger, it tell me they not able to talk again, he said because the mother so they don't suspend them, and they send that suspension letter na the radio for me. Nobody know their business to do with them. I have to say, according to information from the district council, Fire Geiger, one squire, then they don't enter into illegal contract according to council, and because of that, they say the matter they under investigation. They say nobody not forget business for them, and because of that, my district council don't turn to more, and people they're not happy with them, and people they're not really they raise concern doing with bus pop program. So far done the news around my district, and of course we'll give more when necessary.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Alpha. Well, I think we'll forget some text message now. We'll forget some text message. Okay, well, we'll not even get some text messages. So let me try for see if we go get Abubakar for give me one more reports before the time for go. But then a little bit difficult for get Abubakar, you can imagine. I don't know what happened at the put local axis for see, that we're able to forget Abubakar Kanu, one for report on one rape issue. They understand by for tell exactly what's happened, but look like the phone not they go through for make we go reach Abubakar Kanu, for giving detailed reports on what's happening in Port Local District. Anyway, we able to reach Abubakar Kanu in this case. But then there we try for see if we go. Okay, I think say we don't get Abubakar. Yeah, good morning, Abubakar. I don't know. We still try for each Abubakar. I don't even understand. Abubakar, it's not the problem, we couldn't able to reach him. But we try one time more, and they will able to see if we able to reach him. For give the report on what's in the Apina Potloko districts. Up to now, we not able to reach Abubakar, so one day wonder what's in this problem that we never go through. Anyway, we never for reach Abubakar Kanu, you know, Abubakar Kanu. Abubakar Kanu, yeah, good morning.
Yeah, that was good morning. Good morning, visitors of FedLink.
Yes.
The appeal don't say 19 two rape cases that not happen inside Potloko district. One at Saifa Street, where one 18-year-old boy raped one 18-year-old girl. We talk na 30 Saifa Street, where they go na Mafoki Agricultural Islamic Secondary School inside Potloko. But police they investigate the matter and detectively they by the government hospital for treatment. Well, inside Bureka Semokonte Chibdom, a 185-year-old man, Santiki Kamara, raped one 80-year-old girl, where they go na school inside Simbek, inside Bureka Semokonte Chibdom. But as we talk, the perpetrator, they at large, but the people them, more especially the civil society and the media, they try for shots for this perpetrator and self don't cause abuk and semusu don't destroy the future of that particular begin. But according to Sergeant Ibrahim Kamara, we attached na the family support unit inside Potloko Police Division, don't talk say rape cases and sexual penetration they increase. But one organization where they call Project Saloon don't come who can help and see you see that the perpetrators them face the consequence of the law. Well, John Bono Sisi, one aspirant of the People's Congress Party, don't boost but some women them inside 11 children them inside local districts. According to Mr. Abdul Ajashku Bangura, who is the coordinator for Join Hand for Better Salon, he said the distribution of 300 million from John Obono Sisi is saying for address the women folks them in this part of the country. He said because women them are most of the most vulnerable among the other political supporters where they talk about for support the People's Congress Party. But the presidential apprentice, winner Alpha Said Bakar Kamisemusu, don't talk to the general public here. He said on the 30th of July 2017 this year, they for celebrate for second week declare as the presidential apprentice to HE the president Dr. Annette Kuruma. And all these important occasions they take place in a Miata conference inside Freetown. According to Dr. Alpha Said Bakar Kanu, will be stand tall and add value for sake of the political and same also the inspiration of the People's Congress Party. He said that particular day it will be a very historical day inside the city of Freetown. As people we now the passenger now not ready for board to the presidential.
All right, thank you very much, Abubakar. Well, I think say we for try for round up now, Theo. Let me get some.
Yes, well, I will call on the government for try for address this strike action by the slurry workers and for get them within them due and for let slurry continue for work as an important entity where it be. And of course, also the civilian workers now the Sierra Leone police, they self get lot of outstanding backlogs where they're supposed for be paid. And
whose backlogs?
Well, they said therefore pay them some heavy, therefore pay them some outstanding obligations.
What you mean?
Well, this is the letter from the minister. It's a request for meeting to agree on terms for the payment of outstanding obligations owed to the civilian workers of the Sierra Leone Police and artisan union workers at Slurry. So they talk about money the way they for pay. You know, civilian workers and the Sierra Leone Police, now they do the cleaning, this and that and that. So they are not being taken care of properly. Then lastly, that must with your permission, today on the 23rd of July and at the birthday of His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie, when are the inspirator of the Rastafarian faith, and so there will be gatherings. One go happen wise men from the east, the temple na Wellington. The other one will take place na Winnipeg Hill, na up New La Villa, and then by 6 o'clock, there will be a big gathering or a bigger gathering na Negos Nagas, na Grafton. So be there if you are involved.
Okay. All right, thank you. Well,
I'll be there actually.
No. Well, so we go put down the curtain, and one for tell Una thank you. We of course take part at the program. You want before you do text message today. No worry, you can go to the website and of OGI, OGP. You will forget all your text message, and in fact, this program will be live on the OGI website. Well, one for telling a thank you, and of course, so we always remember we fervent listeners, them always, they listen to this program, Justin Skawa and Chawad, and of course, Tio, we own Mommy,
yes,
Ramatuka K. Good morning, and we hope say you okay. Well, so today we go meet back the technical man, na Sui Bamcha, the announcer on duty, I said to Bangura. So to go meet back, Dan must say the say bye bye.
Thomas, you can listen radio.